I'm Barry Morgan with InvestmentPitch Media. If you're involved at all in private placements, you're going to want to watch this video. I have with me today Brandon Hayes, CEO of Hawkmoon Resources, trades on the CSE under the symbol HM, and James Atherton, CEO and co-founder of Capiche Capital Technologies. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me today. And I'd like to start off with you, James. Could you tell us a bit about yourself and why you started Capiche?
Absolutely. I'm a corporate finance securities lawyer. I've practiced at a few of the larger firms around downtown Vancouver. Any lawyer practicing in that area will soon see that private placements, financing is done by companies, public companies, private companies. There had to be a better way to do it. So I took it upon myself 6 or 7 years ago to see if we can't streamline the process. So we automated, streamlined it, create a platform whereby we can bring that financing process entirely online.
Excellent. You want to describe a little bit about how the process works and how the platform works, Jim?
Yeah, so with Capiche, we simplified things. So with 3 sets of inputs, basically corporate details, everything about the company as far as its address, its logo, the exchange it's traded on if it's publicly listed, things of that nature. Then we put the working group details in, so your directors, officers, your legal counsel, your transfer agent, and lastly the offering details. So is it a unit deal, a share deal, and then the pricing on that and various other things. So what I've described there can really be input in about 15 to 20 minutes into the platform, and from that point forward you've got all your documents. Everything gets automatically generated from, for public companies, a news release announcing the offering, all the way through to a report of exempt distribution on post-closing.
Oh, excellent. Brandon, you've used it for Hawkmoon before. Could you tell us a little bit about why you like the platform?
Yeah, thank you. I've used it a couple of times now. It's been excellent. A fantastic addition to using paper copies subscription agreements. Capiche helps create an initial subscription agreement that you can use online or in real life. The process is really simple. I had one investor in our private placement previously who had been scared off by the traditional subscription agreement. He always just bought in the open market. By using that online, he felt comfortable with it, and he made his first private placement of his investment career. So he really enjoyed the process. As a result, he was able to buy stock 15% discount below market, and now he's comfortable with using subscription agreements in the future.
I will say I've heard also anecdotally where investments get lost by people who are just frustrated with the process. They'll complete the subscription agreement manually, send it to the company. There's deficiencies in the agreement. It goes back to the investor to rectify that back and forth. And ultimately, if your investor's not happy, they just might go away. So you want to simplify that process, and that's what we do with Capiche. And so when an investor comes in from their perspective, they can come in, complete their investment online. They're led through the process. They complete a deficiency-free subscription agreement in minutes, and then it's back into the system for the issuer, Hawkmoon in this case, to close on and make it very easy to go through to closing.
That's fantastic.
I understand you used it when you're still at the private stage as well, so it's not just for public companies, right?
Yes, that's right. Our very first financing, we used it. Excellent pricing. James was very supportive, helped set it up, and Capiche has a good team behind them.
Excellent. If you're like me, I bought private placements for both public and private companies, and I dread getting a subscription agreement on my computer, looking through it all, trying to figure out what pages to print off, which ones sign, scan, and send back. I just love it when a company uses Capiche. So next time you're buying a private placement, tell the company you're involved in, get hold of James and let them use Capiche as well. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.